Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Growth Mastery, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about things you need to do to keep your relationship flourishing. In other words, how to protect your relationship from breaking up and how to avoid being complacent and how to maintain the attraction level of your woman always at peak, so she's always over you and is always in her feminine. Obviously there is a lot more into that because some women like being slightly in their masculine, depends on how they were raised, and some guys like to be in their feminine, depends on how they were raised. But our natural essence, being man, is masculine. Our female's natural essence is being in her feminine, and that's what we are going to talk about: how to keep your lady in her feminine so she can be full of joy, is totally socializing, bonding and connecting, and the world is so easy with her because women by nature are feminine and they love being in their feminine. Every time a woman is bitchy, grumpy, mad, any sort of these kind of aggressive behavior that she's showing or portraying, it's because you kept her there. You did something where she has to go from her feminine to her masculine, and she hates that. Woman naturally will hate that, and she will bring it up. She will be aggressive, will go into her silent mood, will give you the silent treatment, the stonewalling and all this. It's because she is not in her natural essence. What is her natural essence? Talking a lot, being laughing, always doing something that is feminine, like cooking, shopping, I don't know, exercising to look good for you. All these kind of things that are feminine, she will be doing that. But anytime these things stops and she's bitchy and grumpy, or for instance is always trying to pick up a fight with you, is because you have done something that has made her realize that you are being weak and that you haven't been in your strength. She will only feel your strength and only respond to your strength. Women don't respond to your weakness. Remember that. Women don't know. The fact, and this is very important, guys, is we as guys, the media in general actually have showed us that the more you tell a girl how much you like her, the more she will like you back. But actually it is not true. Women don't give a fuck how much you like them. She will only respond to what she feels about you. So she will only respond to her feelings about you. Obviously it's just a bit different when you are in an exclusive relationship, because she does want your validation. She does want to see that you care and that you once in a while do something to show her that you really care. Once in a while, out of the blue, for instance, reaching out and she's not expecting, or buying her something, or telling her how gorgeous she looks when she's not expecting. Because woman needs validation. It's a feminine energy. But anytime a guy is seeking, and is a white shine beta guy seeking her approval or validation, and is not genuinely true with and happy being himself, for instance, and is looking up towards her, he's acting weak and feminine, and women will be turned off by seeing that. So what things you need to do to keep your relationship flourishing is: number one, stay in your masculine. You being your masculine means doing things that masculine men should be doing: going to gym, training, pursuing your goals, mission and purpose in life, breaking through barriers. If there is something going on in your relationship where you as a man need to step up, and if you are not doing that, you're not being in your center, you're not being in your masculine. For instance, setting up a date, calling in advance, setting up a date and handling shit like that. Something goes wrong at home, for example, let's say you have children and you want to take your lady out because you see she's struggling day in day out with the children, and you want to take her out. You want that she has a new experience and is not just surrounded by those four walls. Then you take care of the babysitter. That, as a man, it's your job to take care of things like that. And then you set up a romantic opportunity where you can have a very fun filled time with each other, and it's a change of mood. Women love that shit. So you need to do that as a man. You need to take care of financial things. If things are going sideways and if you want your lady to raise children for you, you need to take care of those things. If you are financially struggling, you need to be aware that you don't want your lady to get pregnant, because women always submit to guys who has their shit together. If your shit is going sideways, she will not want to have children with you. So you have to be aware of things like that. So stay in your masculine. That means do your job. Mission and purpose always comes first. The second thing you need to be aware of is to always open your woman emotionally. If she's struggling, whatever she's doing with her job, for instance, or she's having a bad time with her family, for instance, her dad died, her grandpa died, her grandma died, her mom is ill, all these, best friend is struggling. Women are emotional beings. They react very, very negatively to such things, and they need their man to be strong and centered in those times and not being running away. So you want to be with her in those times and be her rock and her mountain, so that she can be emotionally open to you and talk about all the things, because she will only solve her problems by talking about it. And the third thing you need to understand is that you will have to always be able to court your woman, and that's why the mission and purpose is important. Because if you are not able to earn proper amount of money, how can you court and date your woman properly? Because you have to take the financial stress. Obviously, the world has changed now dramatically. There is substantial amount of um, money is made now by females, so it's almost like 50-50. But at the end of the day, if you want your lady to be a stay-home mom, for example, to raise the children, then she will be looking up towards you. And that's why when a guy loses his job, for instance, the woman is very, very scared. And oftentimes you will see guys becoming complacent after that, sitting at home, and the woman lose attraction for that guy because she doesn't feel safe and comfortable in his masculinity. She's afraid how we are going to take care of the rent, for instance. So you, as a guy, you want to be a leader. You want to lead by example, by doing all these things. So you have to be able to court your woman properly and date her properly, obviously. And you want to always be doing that from days first date till the rest of your life that you are together. You have to be able to properly court your lady. So emotionally opening her up, courting, and being in your masculine. So the polarity is very, very important, guys. And don't make your woman your mommy. Just like I told you, don't be looking up for her approval and approval seeking behavior. This is a feminine energy. It's not a masculine energy. So if you have problems that you are facing in your life, it's okay once in a while to be vulnerable and talking about it. But if you are consistently talking about your troubles to your woman, and remember, guys, now this is a tricky wicket. Women will feel that they need to make you talk about your problems, then it will help you solve. But if you do that, because that's what women do, women solve their problems by talking about it, but it's not a masculine quality, it's a feminine quality. So if your lady is trying to make you talk about your issues that are negative issues, don't fall for that shit, guys. Men solve their problems by isolation. They go to their man cave. So females, and more, I would say 90 to 95% of females don't understand that. They make their guys talk about their problems, but it's the wrong approach. Don't fall for that trap. She's trying to help you, and when a woman is loving you and liking you, she tries to help you. This is natural for them. So understand this as a man. Don't always make your woman your mommy or your therapist. Solve your issues by yourself in isolation, logically, or if you really have to talk to your buddies and your guy's friend. Don't talk to your woman. Women don't like that. It has a very negative effect on. She might feel like, okay, she excuse me, she did her job, but actually the effect it has on her is not good. So try to stay optimistic. Optimism is a positive quality. It's a masculine quality. If you have a strength in you and a spine in you, you will be able in the current era to solve all sort of problems. It is so easy. Everything is possible. So stay positive and stay in your masculinity, in your center. Keep courting your woman. Keep opening her up on a consistent basis. and your relationship will be thriving and will be successful, and it obviously will never break up, because when you're doing all the things right, women will always be pursuing you. And if a woman is pursuing you, she is not leaving you or dumping you. So I hope you found this video of value. If you did, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.